Hey love, welcome back to my channel. If you are new here, my name is Chrystal-Clear and I do videos on self-love, story time, and also cover songs. If any of that does interest you, make sure to hit subscribe at the end of the video to get more just like that. So let's get into the video. Today's question is, am I good enough? Do you think that you're good enough? Many of us struggle with the idea of not measuring up to standards. Now you have to think, whose standards are you trying to measure up to? Are you trying to measure up to standards of your parents? Are you trying to measure up to the standards of your friends? Whose standards are you trying to measure up to? At a young age, we are all taught to make our parents proud. We're all taught to make our parents proud. So we always want to meet a certain standard so that they will be proud of us. We take that with us throughout our entire life. Now, we try to measure up to standards that other people set on us. So our parents might set standards on us. Although they are well-meaning, they set standards on us to be the better version of themselves. So usually what parents want for their children is for the children to turn out better than they were. So they set standards on their children without really meaning to. Same thing when you go to school. The educators, they set standards as well. So you want to go to school to get good grades. So the standard might be a 90, 100. So that's the standard. If you fall below that standard, then you feel like, maybe I'm not good in school. Maybe I'm not cut out for school, you know? Or if you're in a relationship, maybe your significant other is setting standards on you as well, that you try to fill the shoes of what you think that person's perfect mate will be, what that person's perfect mate will do. Those are the shoes that you continue to try to fill because those are the standards that are being put onto you. Now, I know a lot of you heard of the term people pleaser. Now, a lot of people don't like that term. They don't want to be called a people pleaser. You're a people pleaser. You know what I mean? But many of us are people pleasers because, again, from an early age, we learned to have to please someone. We want to be accepted in society. So we try to please others and, show that we are good enough. We are always set out to prove a point to someone else, to prove that I am good enough. I can do that. Or, I can be what you want me to be, or look at me, I can. So we come up with an I am good enough approach to life so that we can prove to others that we are worthy. But let me tell you something. You are worthy. You are worthy. You should not have to prove to anyone else your worthiness. So I know that it's a psychological thing that is ingrained into us, that we have to prove a point to someone or another. You don't have to prove a damn thing to anybody. Okay? You only have to prove it to yourself. You are the most important person that you have to prove anything to. So if you have a task in front of you and you want to prove your worthiness of completing that task, you should only be proving that worthiness to yourself. As humans, we always want to be a better version of ourselves because we are constantly evolving. You weren't the same 3 years ago as you are today. You weren't the same 10 years ago as you were 3 years ago. You're constantly changing. So you always do want to be a better version of yourself. So you always want to challenge yourself, do something you haven't done before. Show yourself, not anyone else, that you can rise to the occasion. So you do want to always be better. You constantly want to just be better in life in general. But make sure that you are doing it for yourself, not for anyone else. No matter how intimidating people may come across when they want you to do something for them, which a lot of people do. I know you know who I'm talking about. A lot of people do have these standards on you. And I'm not going to name any names. You know who they are in your own life. But the key is that you have to not care. You have to not care about the standards people put onto you. Because again, you have nothing to prove. You have nothing to prove, sweetheart. You have nothing to prove to anybody but who? You. So just remember that. So circling back to the original question, am I good enough? Are you good enough? The answer is yes. Yes, you are good enough. You are better than good enough. Okay, so if you think anything less of yourself, anything at all, anything less than you are perfect just the way you are, you needed to hear this video because you are amazing. You are beautiful. You are kind. You are amazing just the way you are. Let me tell you something. God does not make mistakes. He doesn't create anything less than perfection because God is the only one that is perfect. We are all imperfect. So we are good enough. We all are good enough just the way we are. So thank you so much for watching this video. I am humbled to have shared these minutes with you. If you haven't already, please hit like and subscribe to this channel for more videos like this one as well. If you have any questions, definitely leave that in the comments. Any questions you want me to answer in a video like this one, leave that in the comments. And I'll see you guys in the next video. Namaste.